Huge Cardano news update. Cardano is absolutely soaring. Okay guys, so here we are with another crypto video. So my previous video I talked about how I bought Dogecoin, but I actually bought some Cardano on May 1st at a price of $1.37. Now at the time I wasn't really aware of a lot of the changes that have happened in the crypto space, especially with Elon Musk basically denouncing Bitcoin because of its extensive energy use, and he looks like he's favoring a proof of stake coin instead of a proof of work coin. So to give you guys a quick background, proof of work coin is like Bitcoin, which requires mining. Proof of stake doesn't require mining, but rather it just requires people to basically stake their coins and hold their coins on the network, and that's how the transactions are handled. So you know, obviously proof of work coins like Bitcoin are much more energy extensive. So this is one of the reasons why I think Cardano has been mooning, guys. But before I get into the video and explain more about exactly why I purchased Cardano at $1.37 and why I think it's going to $10, be sure to grab your 2 free stocks over at Webull, guys. So if you like free stuff, all you have to do is click the link in the description below and go to Webull, open a brokerage account, and deposit at least $100 and get your 2 free stocks worth up to $1,850, guys. Want to buy Cardano? I highly recommend using Coinbase. It's the #1 crypto exchange in the United States. It's what I personally use to purchase Cardano. And if you guys sign up using the link in the description below, you will receive $10 free worth of Bitcoin. And if you want, you can exchange that for more Cardano if you want to. So you'll find all those links in the description below, guys. So like I said, thanks for supporting the channel, and I hope you guys okay guys, so we're going to do a quick rundown on what Cardano is. As I said, it's a proof of stake coin. It was founded in 2017 by Charles Hoskinson. He was one of the co-founders of Ethereum. And basically, I call Cardano something like crypto, 3.0. So Bitcoin is obviously the original crypto, and then there was Ethereum and things like that. Now we have Cardano. So Cardano is one of the newer generation coins. It's only been around for 4 years, and it's basically an upgrade, I think, of Ethereum. So one of the problems with Ethereum is that it has these really high gas fees. If you guys ever use Uniswap or any of these exchanges and you try to like buy certain coins or things like that, there's these ridiculously expensive gas fees. So even though Ethereum is planning to get rid of gas fees they're planning to change from a proof of work type of framework to a proof of stake, it's going to take some time, guys. So Cardano's ranked #4 on CoinMarketCap, as you can see here, and it's been absolutely soaring. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, I decided to buy some on May 1st. So I bought my first Cardano, my first ADA coin, at around, I believe my purchase price was like $1.37. Simply for a couple of reasons. So what really sold me was I saw this presentation about Cardano Africa and how they were using ADA coin and Cardano Foundation to basically use it to track people's identity. So as you guys know, obviously, if you guys live in a Western country, you have lots of information on you. You know, of course your medical history, your legal history, driver's license, if you guys went to college, college credits, college information, all of this stuff that makes up your identity, right? Your credit report and all these things. Well, in some other countries like Africa, they don't have a lot of this information. So that's what Cardano was trying to do, is just trying to basically give an identity to hundreds of millions of people that are just basically anonymous in the world. They don't really have an identity. So that's really one of the reasons why I bought it. But there's been some pretty big news, and that's what's really been driving the crypto market. So we're going to talk a little bit about why ADA coin is just spiking like this and why I think it's going to run much higher. Okay, so as you can see, here's an article on Forbes. It talks about Cardano surging during 300 billion crypto crash as Musk eyes sustainable Bitcoin alternatives. So basically the problem that Elon Musk has with Bitcoin is that it requires a lot of energy. And while the majority of the energy used to power Bitcoin is renewable energy, it does require a lot more energy because it's the original cryptocurrency and it's a proof of work. So ADA is a lot less carbon intensive, guys. So this is one of the reasons all of these proof of stake coins have been surging. And obviously, it's possible that Elon Musk uses ADA. We don't really know exactly, but we're pretty much looking at, other coins other than Bitcoin or Ethereum that Tesla would think about accepting due to it being less energy expensive. So this is one of the reasons why I think ADA coin is just surging right now. But I don't even think that this is nearly the end of the bull run, right? Okay, it's just mid-May, and I expect crypto to run at least until September. So we have the entire summer. Usually we have something called Altcoin Summer, which basically means, during the summertime, good weather, and a lot of people are, they're not in school and things like that. So, there's really no major sports going on other than baseball in the United States. And, the summertime is a great time for altcoins. So other than Bitcoin, Ethereum, when a lot of these coins are going to run. So you're going to see a lot more money pour into ADA coins. So right now it's basically sitting at a market cap of around 75 billion. And there's currently 31 billion supply with a total max supply of 45 billion. So it's way more scarce than Dogecoin, but it's in more supply than Bitcoin or Ethereum. So the best way to kind of predict where this price is going to go, in my opinion, when it comes to crypto is you want to take a look at market cap. So remember, there's no earnings or anything like that where we talk about stocks where I can use, future revenue and future earnings, future net income to kind of predict where I think the stock is going to trade. So using this, we're just going to basically take a look at how much money will pour into Cardano. So we already know that Bitcoin is always hovering between like 800 billion and a $1 trillion market cap. And while I don't expect Cardano to reach anywhere near the market cap than Bitcoin, I wouldn't be surprised if Cardano hit around $300 billion in market cap. So basically what that means is I think Cardano can 4x from its current price. Now, if Cardano is obviously the number 4 largest cryptocurrency, okay? So we're going to take a look at all the top cryptocurrencies. I'm going to explain to you guys why I think 300 billion in market cap is pretty doable probably by the end of the summer. Okay, so if we take just cryptocurrencies, we can see that Bitcoin is already near $1 trillion. So I expect Bitcoin to run towards 100K. So Bitcoin will probably approach 2 trillion. Ethereum will probably double, could even go up that more. So, if Ethereum hits 800 billion and Bitcoin is going towards 2 trillion, I don't think it's out of the question to see ADA hit around 300 billion, which would basically put it close to a price of like $10. I think $10 is the upper limit because remember, there is a much greater supply than Ethereum or Bitcoin. So ADA, based on its supply, is just so many coins. It'll never probably approach 50,000 or 100,000 US dollars. But we don't need it to, right? Because at one point it was under $1 and then it was listed on Coinbase. So now it's at $2. So it's still affordable for most people. And even if ADA hit $10, it would still be only sitting at like a $300 billion market cap, which is not, too high considering that, like I said, Cardano has many uses and it doesn't use a lot of energy. And this is just the beginning of crypto, guys. I mean, the entire crypto market, market cap is only 2.3 trillion. So I was just thinking about this earlier. I was like, wow, if you just take a couple of stocks, like for instance, example, so if we take a look at the total market cap of Apple stock, the total market cap of Apple stock is over 2 trillion. So, I mean, as much as people talk about cryptocurrency, this is just the beginning. I mean, the entire market cap of Apple is almost equivalent to one publicly traded company, albeit, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, company in the world. It's worth as much in the market. So then that's not counting Amazon. That's not counting Google. That's not counting Facebook. That's not counting, all of these other big tech companies that make up the entire stock market. So the fact that, basically Apple's market cap is almost as much as the entire crypto market cap, just one company. We know that crypto has a long way to go. Crypto will probably hit, 5 trillion, 10 trillion, 20 trillion, and probably march its way to 100 billion throughout this decade because it's really here to stay and people are really looking for an alternative to using a lot of these fiat currencies that are basically losing a lot of value to inflation. We see, even though the government is playing down inflation, we know inflation exists. We know that prices are going up, real estate's gone up, timber, oil, everything's basically gone up in price. So inflation is real, and I think more people are going to head towards crypto. So like I said, I bought my ADA at 137. I'm basically holding it. I didn't buy a ton of it. I only bought like 107 so coins. The majority of my holdings are in Bitcoin. So I'm really just holding my ADA. I kind of wish I had bought more in hindsight, but You know, it's okay. You know, like I said, for me, I'm traditionally I'm based in stocks, and I'm still kind of dipping it for quite some time. I still probably only have like 10 to 15% of my entire investment portfolio in crypto, but you know, in the long run, I think I'll probably get closer to like a 33-66 split, or 33% in crypto, and then we'll really see how this goes, because I know crypto is a lot more volatile, and I think stocks do have earnings. So there is a reason why you know, stocks are something that I prefer, but I do think crypto has an extremely important part, and it should be in everyone's portfolio. But I think that more realistically in the future, I think you're going to see probably 80 to 85, maybe even 90% of investors are going to hold some sort of crypto, because you know, it is scarce, and you know, companies, you know, it doesn't have as much, it's property, so it's not as much risk as dealing with some of these companies where they can really mess up earnings and things like that, and then really cause the stock price to crash. So that's my take on ADA, guys. I think it's going to $10, so I'm just going to hodl it. Let me know what you guys are doing with your ADA coin, if you guys invested in it, or what do you think it's going, or where do you think it's headed in the future. So like I said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe for more crypto videos. We especially do a lot of more crypto videos on the weekends when the stock market is closed. But I think sky's the limit for Cardano. Just at 33 cents in January. And it's gonna. I think it's gonna go a lot higher. So this could be a 20 to 30x coin by the end of the year, guys. So let me know what you think. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and smash the red subscribe button for more crypto videos. And be sure to check out the links in the description below. Get your 2 free stocks through Webull and get your free Bitcoin using the link to Coinbase. That's it. Until next time, guys. Take care.